Went on like, you can't do this to me, and if I can't have you, nobody will. And Eric just...
He lost it.
Exactly.
Mary Beth. When we were at the morgue, we saw that Carl had stubble on half his face, which led us to believe that maybe he was killed while shaving. And since it looks like he shaved in the shower, well, that's looking like a crime scene.
What?
Which would be a really smart way to shoot someone, so the blood goes right down the drain.
You can go to hell.
Sit down, Mary Beth. Sit down. Now, I just took 5 swab samples from underneath the drain cover in your shower. 4 of them we're going to take to the lab. The 5th one, right here. Now, we're giving you the chance to tell us your side of the story. But if you don't want to talk, and this swab shows positive for blood, then any help we can provide you is off the table, and we're going straight down to the lab. What's it going to be?
This is an absolute witch hunt. You're protecting a fellow cop, and you are setting me up.
The way you spend the rest of your life comes down to the next thing out of your mouth. You need to know that.
Fine. Test it. This whole thing is rigged anyway. Right?
What happened?
Carl pushed me and pushed me until I was looking at nothing. And when you have nothing, I suppose you're capable of anything.
What happened last night?
I am done talking. I want a lawyer.
You sure about that?
Positive.
So these other detectives, they fought me the whole way, but in the end I was right.
And how are things at home?
We got into it a little the other night. Went to a dinner party, and things got a little tense.
What happened?
And nothing. We argued a little.
Yeah?
I got my new software in. I can type, I can read my own reports, and it's like 99% accurate.
Jim, I'm getting the impression that you're constantly trying to sell me on how good a job you're doing.
What, we can only talk about negative stuff here?
No, not at all. I just feel like you're spending an awful lot of time creating this rosy portrait of your capabilities because you think that I've got it in for you or something.
Well, isn't that what this is all about?
No.
The department trying to get you to find some reason to bounce me off the job.
You've been through an extremely traumatic event. You know what we do here? We help cops deal with that, okay? That's what we do.
Okay.
Look, for now, what do you say you not talk anymore about how competent you feel at work? That's no longer a topic for discussion. Pick something else, anything else, okay?
I like chocolate chip cookies. You know, it was a nightmare day at work. A cop got killed. You know what really stood out to me today, though?
What?
I had to get in touch with my old informant, and, man, people amaze me. I've been shot. I've lost my sight. And this little weasel is crying to me because I didn't call him in the past year.
And did he eventually come around, this guy?
Oh, of course, yeah. You know, I did a little dance. You know, he had a broken heart. I won him over.
And why haven't you put the same effort into reclaiming your marriage? I mean, from what little you tell me, there's still a lot of strain there. Your wife isn't worth more than an informant?
You're way off.
What I'm trying to say is...
Yeah, I know what you're saying, and I'm telling you that does not apply.
Jimmy?
Yeah. These are for you.
Is this something you got at work and you're regifting it?
No.
And they're not for Hank?
No.
You stopped and got these specifically for me?
I did.
What's the occasion?
I was trying to remember how long it's been since I brought you flowers.
About 1.5 years. But it was worth the wait. Thank you.
Are you familiar with the term mulligan used in golf?
No.
Well, a mulligan is when you hit a really bad shot, but you're amongst friends, so they let you throw down another ball and do it over.
What do you want to do over?
This past year.
It's quite a mulligan.
I know this has been hard for you. I know I'm not easy to live with sometimes. But I want to thank you for hanging in there with me.
I think it's all been worth it. You're worth it.
I'm trying. I'm really trying. Honestly.
I'm glad to hear that. Because you being honest hasn't always been a sure thing.
I'm not that person anymore.
I can't do that again, Jimmy.
I would never do that again.